In this video, we're going to be taking a quick look at the CabinZero Classic Travel Backpack. Head on over to packhacker.com for more information, link in the description below. So CabinZero, a pretty budget-friendly brand, but considering the price of this pack, we've been pretty impressed so far. Now, we'll start off with the material. It's a 600D polyester, which is pretty standard, pretty basic, but it's all right, especially if you're just going to grab a backpack and go traveling for a month, as opposed to, perpetually for 2 years plus. But it's holding up okay so far, but it's definitely nothing fancy, and there's definitely better materials out there. But for such a great price, some people would be happy to make that trade-off. So we've got the black version. There's tons of colors of this pack available. We do like the little logo down here. It's not overdone. And yeah, let's, get inside. Which, first of all, we do have to undo these compression straps, unfortunately, which are good because they will compress the bag. So you can use this one, as a day pack if you need to. You can really compress it down tightly. We've used this just with a laptop in and some other little bits in and taking it out on day trips, and it's worked quite well with those compression straps. But because it's a clamshell, you need to undo all four before you gain complete access to the bag. So let's open this all the way up. And as you can see, it's pretty basic. There's just this one large compartment. We've got a mesh pocket here, a little polyester pocket inside. And yeah, nothing too crazy going on. Now there is a sleeve at the back here, which is elasticated. Now it will fit a 15-inch laptop, a slim 15-inch laptop with a slim fit case on, which is nice, but it's not a specific laptop sleeve. But it will work with one if you need to. We like these pockets up the front just for a little bit of extra organization, but we also do recommend to use gear pouches, packing cubes, stuff like that if you're going to be using this bag, and make it a lot easier to use. So we'll just zip that back up. Then we've got this front pocket here, which is just one large pocket. Now, we would like a little bit smaller one, maybe a smaller one here, and maybe this to be just under a compartment, but you've just got this on the external outside the bag, and smaller items can get lost in here, but all in all, it's been good just to have that extra pocket to use, basically. Now, all of the zips on this thing are YKK, which is good, and all of the buckles are Duraflex, two well-respected brands that make quality gear. Now, something we will add is we're not huge fans of the handles on this thing. They, even though they're sewed in there, they've got this little strap. There's really no padding. It is what it is, I suppose. Not crazy fans. It does offer a little bit of padding, but yeah, not the best look aesthetically. And there is one on this side, but they've got them. So if you need to pick it up, then that's great. Moving on to the back. Where they've probably been able to cut some costs and make this bag really reasonable is the fit and the shape of the bag. It does lack structure. It's a little bit flimsy. If it's not fully packed out, it will look a little bit lopsided and kind of you droop down your back a little bit. But if you're a larger frame, you'll be able to pull it off. If you're a little bit smaller and need a really well constructed backpack, then you may struggle. But we've just got some mesh shoulder straps going on here, not too bad. Then we've got no luggage pass-through, but you don't really need one. These things here, we've got little straps so you can, stop these things from dangling. I will note there's one here, this thing here, which unfortunately it's supposed to be rolled up. If I can show one of these, it's supposed to be like this. But unfortunately, due to the poor stitching, that has come away. So we've been using this thing for about 2-3 weeks now, maybe a little bit longer. It's just happened. It's a shame, but again, for the price, we're not super angry, but just a little bit disappointed for the stitching there. Especially, if you're going to be using this thing every day as a travel backpack, you want to know that it's built well. Everything else is okay for the moment, but this isn't the greatest sign. Nothing crazy going with the back panel. There's certainly no airflow, so you might get a little bit sweaty if you're in a hot country, but this is the trade-off really. is a kind of slouchy backpack with not an awful lot of structure. But there we go, that's pretty much it. Great bag for the price, and we have enjoyed using it. So, that was our quick look review of the CabinZero Classic Travel Backpack. For more information, head on over to packhacker.com. And if you'd like to see more in-depth reviews, then make sure to check out our main channel as well.